are we, David?
We're in the Sierra de Alvaiázere.
Wow, we're on the top of the Alvaiázere.
Alvaiázere mountain. We've been here over 18 months for the first time.
Wow, it's quite high up there. Spectacular view, but at the moment it's hazy.
Well, the sun is low and we're looking at the lights.
Yeah, we look on the other side. It's worth coming up here, it's lovely. Especially this time of the day. The breeze is cool. Very cool. So we're going that side. We parked here, that side. And you can see this tower and another tower there. Watchtower. Oh, there is a guy there. Probably not allowed to be up here, but nobody says you're not allowed. So which way should we go?
We can drive down there a bit.
Down there?
There's
Okay, we'll go down there. We're gonna drive down there. So that's what's the other side looking like. So that's our town over there.
our house.
Our house. That's the football ground. That way. So our house must be up that hill. That way. That way. Ah, that's the A13. And yeah. It's quite chilly. Oh, I'm going back in the car. It's lovely. That's Tolkien's map.
Yes.
So this is what you find when you get up here. And
This is literally what, 15 minutes from where we live?
yeah, no, it's lovely. And that light, is, I think it changes during the night into red, doesn't it? Because it looks like this. It's an eye. But what do you think, Mister?
I'm glad we came up. It's amazing.
Yeah. Oh, we can go down there. I don't know if it's down there slightly. But yeah, that's our little town. That's the Cabachos road to go to A13 on it. Ferrero that way, Tomar that way. Okay. Just me and you. Just me and you.
This side, so you get to the building.
Put a fan on. 3 of them. That's why it's windy.
So you've seen us use this before. It's the sort of fiberglass material tape. It goes along all the joints all the way round, and then you can fill in with your plaster, and this is what bonds it all together, this tape.
That's your next job. Okay.
Oh, sorry, my eye was going towards the hornet that just flew in. The right, the whole cabin now has been plastered on all the joints, all the way round and up on the top. There's probably a few bits that I've missed, but I'm going to press on now with the sanding to try and get everything smooth. I've made a start on this wall here. You can see the difference between the top, where I haven't yet sanded, and the rest of it.
Very careful, look at that.
That's as high as I could reach. I've just got to stand on the ladder to get that top
And
bit.
then once it's sanded, it looks much
Yeah,
better.
it's relatively smooth. We've yet to choose a paint colour, so if you want to make some suggestions in the comments about a paint colour, we'd love to hear your ideas. We want to keep it relatively neutral, but yeah, if you think we should have an accent wall or something outrageous, let us know. I'm not saying we'll do it, but it's interesting to get other people's ideas. So we're going to stop filming now because this makes enough dust to sink the Titanic. So I'll need to get masked up and goggles on, and then I'll carry on with the sanding.
Glasses on.
Yeah, pants on. Okay.
Brain on.
Nah, light switch on. It's malfunctioning. Right, it's going to be noisy if I warn you.
Okay.
Hi everybody, good afternoon, back in the cabin. You saw me starting the sanding with an ordinary sander. But look at this beast. We've been loaned this by a good friend, Brian, over at Portugal on the Shoestring. Check him out, it's a great site. This has got a built-in hoover and bag,
Yeah.
and it collects the majority of the dust. Doesn't collect every single bit, it sucks as well as it can. But what I particularly like is it's illuminated, so it helps you to see what you're doing. So I've started on this one. I'll just give this a little bit more while we're filming. Hey, so I've been sanding like crazy. It's actually hard work working above your head and stuff, but yeah, Brian's tools helped a lot, but you can't really get into the angles with it, so you still got to go in with ordinary sander, and of course that makes a lot of dust. Anyway, what it has done here and there, it's exposed little bits that I need to go back in and fill. You don't see everything when you first plaster. So that's what I'm going to do now. Last night we did some paint swabs. This is kind of the colour we've chosen. Maybe, you know, it's still a bit in flux at the moment. You can see it looks a certain colour against the green background. Against the grey, it's kind of soaked in and lost. So what we finally did last night was we put a coat of white on first, and later on we're going to put a blue swab in the middle of that, and see what that looks like. And if that comes out nicely, then maybe we have to paint the whole room white first before we paint the baby blue, is it called? What blue is this?
I don't really know.
Oh, I don't know. It's blue. Azure.
We could always change it anyway if we don't like the paint, which is a good thing about paint colours. If you don't like it, you just change it and paint it over.
Well, Jen came up with another good idea, was you can buy little mixers to add to your paint. So we're going to ask our neighbours next door, because they're artists, what colour we need to add to this to make it a certain blue-grey that Jen likes, that she's seen in Pinterest and places like that. So yeah, it's all still in flux, and if you guys have got any better ideas, let us know. But at the moment I've just mixed up a little bit of plaster, and I'm going around filling and just tidying up before I do any sanding. I mean, it's 11:30 now. I've been sanding since 9 o'clock this morning, and it's a Sunday, and I don't think it's fair on the neighbours to keep sanding all day. This is their relaxing day. So yeah, I'll just do some filling for the rest of the afternoon. Hi, good afternoon. It's cool enough now to come back in here and do some more work. I've sanded like crazy again this morning, and
I'm just going to run, yep.
Cleared away all the dust, which was a job in itself. It seemed to get everywhere.
Yeah.
There are still a few little spots here and there where I might just sand it by hand. Just, you know, so things come up and surprise you when you're painting. You think, oh, how did I miss that? But you do. What I'm doing at the moment is I'm going to give the whole room a coat of primer, which is this 3-in-1 white paint. And because what we found when we did our test swatches, that depending on what background you had, the actual top colour appeared different. And because we've got the plaster joins going all the way around, it would seem like a patchwork unless we did the white primer all the way around. So it's probably a good thing to do, so that's what I'm getting on with today. Using the old roller, cover quite a lot of ground. Just have to be patient. Good late afternoon, getting on for 6 o'clock. Nice and cool now to work. So this wall you can see is the colour, just starting on this wall. It's a little bit patchy here and there, so it's probably going to want 2 coats. This is bathroom paint, or kitchen paint specifically. It's got more vinyl in it, and obviously if it gets grubby you can just give it a wipe over. I've been using the roller for the white up top and prior to this, but for these more intricate bits you're better off just using a brush like so, and still working it in carefully. what you guys think about the colour. I quite like it. We were a bit worried that it was a little bit baby boy's room, baby blue. But it's got a slight amount of grey in it as well. So yeah, it seems to be working quite nicely.